So, you guys want to make $20,000 a month with Fiverr Arbitrage. Now, is this even possible? Yes, it is, and I'm going to teach you guys everything for free in this video. So smash that like button and let's dive into this. Alrighty guys, so I wrote a book recently about how to build a $20,000 a month Fiverr Arbitrage empire using AI. Anyone can do this. I cannot stress this enough. You guys can make some serious cheddar running this business on autopilot, doing almost none of the work. So for starters, guys, go head on over to Amazon and grab your free copy of my book. I have it for free right now, both from Kindle Unlimited, and you could just buy a copy for $0 right now. So grab your copy as soon as possible while it's still free, so you guys get the entire blueprint. This is an entire manual, and this thing is getting amazing reviews right now. So grab your copy over there, and then let's dive into this. All right, now I know what you're wondering. What the heck is Fiverr Arbitrage, Jeff? And don't worry, guys, I got you covered. Here's your definition. We'll break it down, and I'll teach you guys exactly what this is step by step today, and I'll show you guys exactly how to set this up. You guys are going to get a live example, and I'm going to hook you guys up with a real connection so you guys can start doing this today. All right, Fiverr Arbitrage, also known as service arbitrage or drop servicing. It's like drop shipping, if you guys have heard of drop shipping, but this is with services. You're basically the middleman in between a service. So it is the business practice of selling a service to a client at a higher price and then outsourcing the actual work to a cheaper freelancer on a platform like Fiverr. Thus why we call it Fiverr Arbitrage. Now the profit is the difference between the client's payment and what you pay the freelancer, with the intermediary of taking no risk other than just managing the project. So guys, honestly, this is amazing because what I'm telling you guys right now is there's no money to start. You guys could do this for $0. You guys could start this absolutely for free with very low risk because you guys are just the middleman in the middle here. You're connecting a person who's completing the service with a person who wants the service, and you charge your own price in the middle. You get paid. Now, the process, you find a client who needs a service like logo design and charge them a certain price. You then hire a freelancer on Fiverr to perform the service for a lower cost. Today, we're going to use ghostwriting as our example right here, guys, and we're going to take to Fiverr to go find this. Now, what we're going to do is find out how much they're charging on Fiverr for ghostwriting services, because I have a ghostwriter right now that I'm going to recommend to you guys that can ghostwrite most likely cheaper than most of these people. All right, so I've taken the time to curate all of these different ghostwriters for you guys. Seems like they're all doing about 50,000 words, and this one was 15,000 words for 1,200. Mighty expensive. 50,000 for 1,000, and this one was 50,000 for 1,000. Now, these are high numbers. This is $1,000 to fulfill this service. Now, you can meet in the middle here and do this service for $600, and you're undercutting these guys for 1,000. And then I know the team over here that's doing this. It's a ghostwriting service, the Golden Ghostwriters over here. So $350, and you can get a 30,000 word book, and you can probably turn this around for $650 because it's cheaper than what these guys are offering right here. Now, there's a lot of other ones that I found on here that are only doing a maximum of 30,000 words. These are a couple of really good ones. I picked like really good ones. Imagine this, comparing this guy, $1,200 compared to this, $350 versus $1,200, and you're getting 30,000 words compared to 15,000 words. So you're getting double the word count for a much, much lower price. So imagine you're flipping this and you offer this service for $700 with 30,000 words. Now you're undercutting this guy by $500 and you're providing double the word count, and it comes in all different formats. So what are you telling me to do, Jeff? I know you're asking like, what's the main kick? How do I get paid here? Basically what you're going to do is you're going to come over here and you're going to become a seller on Fiverr. Once you become a seller, come set this all up. You guys will become a seller on Fiverr, and then once you get in, you'll set up a gig. You'll create your own gig, and what you can go ahead and do is you can basically copy this right here. If you wanted to go ahead and look at what these guys used for this, that way you guys can get some extra pizzazz. Maybe even copy and paste this one, and this one right here. Copy and paste these into ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT, can you make make me my own summary for my own listing? Because if you guys aren't creative enough to make your own listing, ChatGPT will make the listing for you guys. You guys will just go ahead in, set up your Fiverr gig, and then start marketing that puppy. Now, you set up your gig for $700, do a little bit of marketing, you fill up your gig, and then you get this for $350, and you make $350 in the middle, minus whatever you spent on marketing, which is completely free if you market this on TikTok, YouTube, word of mouth, in person. There is so many ways that you guys can market your Fiverr service, and this is exactly what I break down in my book, guys. The whole thing, this is just a small 3-step process. And how does the process go? This is how the process goes. Number 1, you have to find your gig. I would say your first thing is your niche, really. You find whatever your thing is, ghostwriting, logo design, whatever that is. Okay, now that's boxed in, right? Now your first step is to find a cheap offer, AKA over here. Okay, you found your cheap offer, $350. Now you had to look at the competitors. Okay, what are they charging? Yeah, all right, they're charging about $1,000. I'll undercut them and I'll go $700 because I'm $300 cheaper than these guys, and my quality is going to be better. My marketing is going to be better, right, guys? And then you're going to make the difference in the middle, which you're doubling your money. Now think about this. This team has to ghostwrite the entire book. They only get $350 between them. They have to ghostwrite all of it for $350. You make $350 all by yourself from just fulfilling the marketing. And once you are a good verified seller on here, the way that this guy's 5 stars, 28, he's got 426 orders completed. Once you get a good reputation on here, these sales will just roll in one after another. And what do you do every time a sale rolls in? It's drop servicing, right? Every time you get a sale, you come back to the offer and you buy a credit from the offer and you basically hook it up in the middle. You get the information, basically the information right in here, whatever you need to do. Provide us your book idea and then approve the book outline. You're basically just doing this in the middle right here. That's all that you're doing. And you don't even have to ask your end customer about the book outline. You just use your mind. Okay, is this the book that my end user was looking for? And then you can approve that book outline yourself. This is very fast, simple process for $350 every time. And honestly, this is set up in such a way that you can sell 10 of these packages a day and you guys can make $3,500 a day. This is exactly what I'm teaching over here. Why you're wondering, how could I possibly make $20,000 a month from Fiverr Arbitrage? Now, if you're doing the math on it, guys, Fiverr Arbitrage, you can make a lot of money from Fiverr Arbitrage. And 20,000, I mean, ooh, that's a scary number, but you only have to make $667 per day to meet that 20K. That's only $667 a day. That's what? That's you selling 2 of these. You sell 2 of these, 2 of this package per day, exactly what I told you to do. 2 per day, and you guys can make $20,000 per month with Fiverr Arbitrage. And you guys didn't even have to touch the AI part. We're keeping this simple. I'm giving you guys an easy, simple method right here today that you guys can execute upon as soon as possible, because you guys are running out of time to make money. The world is changing so fast. You want to secure the bag as soon as possible. Get this money in your pocket. Take this opportunity, because I know these people personally. The only reason this is cheap and you guys are getting this offer here, think about it. This is worth $1,000. You guys are getting this for a limited time. I suggest that you buy as many of these book credits as you can. If I were you, I'd buy 10 of these book credits right now so they're reserved, because once they go back up to $1,000, there's not going to be any money for you to make in the middle. But if you got them for $350, you have these credits and you can go ahead and just every time you get a sale, go ahead in and get that sale fulfilled with those credits. Do you understand? So that's what I have for you guys today. Pretty much that's the whole thing. If you guys need to learn more, like I said, the book is free right now. Buy now with one click, $0. But once it's not free, it's only going to be $4.99 for the ebook version. And like I said, I want you guys to learn this. So $9.99 and I will hand deliver. You'll get a copy printed and delivered to your house. For $9.99, you guys will get a copy. And this breaks everything down, this entire hire method, and you guys can make a crazy, ridiculous sum of money with this. I promise you, this method can really set you free. You won't need a job if you guys can do this, because I know some people work in jobs that only make like $1,500 a month. What I just broke down, you'd have to sell 4 of these, 1 per week, and you wouldn't need that job, that terrible $1,500 a month job. But anyway, I'll cut this short here. Smash that like button if you guys got value. Check out the book over here, and be sure to set up your Fiverr account right here, your seller account. You guys want to get this set up, get this thing verified. It's going to take a few days for you guys to get it verified. And like I said, you basically can copy and paste this information right into your listing and then just do drop servicing to get this all fulfilled. All right, that's all I have for you guys. Have an amazing day. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.